Hi, I'm Mrs. Charles, and today I'm going to show you how to make a couple of Rudolf pops. You'll need some help from an adult because there are some tricky parts. When I practiced this, my first one didn't harden well, so it was a mess. So you can make the first one for practice and then the second one. But remember, they don't have to turn out perfect, but I'm sure they'll taste great when you're finished. Okay, here's what you need to make your Rudolf pops. You need 4 marshmallows. You need 2 miniature marshmallows, 2 lollipop sticks or a skewer, 8 pretzel sticks, the straight kind, 2 red M&Ms, 4 candy eyes, a half a cup of chocolate chips, and 1 to 2 tablespoons of shortening. I'm using the Crisco brand because if you buy the sticks, it shows you where to cut to get a tablespoon. Okay, you also need 4 pretzels, the regular kind, a spoon, and a spatula. In addition, you'll need a glass measuring cup, and this underneath it all I have a piece of wax paper. The first thing we need to do to make your Rudolf pops is to melt your chocolate chips in the microwave. You will need adult supervision. If you do it a minute at a time in the microwave on 50% power, it'll take several minutes, but the chocolate chips won't burn this way. You might need to add 1 to 2 tablespoons of Crisco to make it smooth, but you don't want it too thin or it won't coat the marshmallows. Then you're going to set it aside for the next step. All right, now you want to hold your marshmallow. The rounded side is here and the flat sides are here. Place it on your countertop like this, and then take the next marshmallow, hold it the same direction, only put it a little bit like this so you have space here, and it sticks out on this side. This side will be the reindeer's head. Take your skewer or your popsicle stick and push it right through all the way to the bottom. All right, then you're going to take your legs, and I'm going to cut the tips off because they're just a little bit too long. So if I cut these off, my legs are about the same height, and then I'm going to stick them in the marshmallow. 1, 2, and then if I turn it around, 3, 4, and they're a little angled. The side sticking out will end up being your reindeer's head. Then you're going to place this in the freezer for a few minutes. Okay, now take your reindeer out of the freezer. You're ready to dip it into the chocolate. So hold it by the stick and dip the head, cover it completely with chocolate. See, now I've got it covered, the head covered with chocolate, and now you're going to take your spoon and spoon over the bottom marshmallow so it coats it all, so you don't have any of the white showing. Okay, now you're going to take it, put it head down on your wax paper, and then put this whole thing in the freezer for a little bit. So now you want to take your pretzels and snip it so that it kind of looks like an antler. See? Okay, now I'll do a second one. All right, now we have 2 antlers. They're not going to look the same, and they don't have to. So I pulled my reindeer off the wax paper, and it's a little messy. But now I'm going to stick in, here I have to put it down, stick in the antler on one side, and then the other antler on the other side. You will need some help doing this because you can see it's kind of hard to stick it in. So there we have our antlers. Okay, now I've used a cup to stick my stick in with my front legs in the cup and my back legs out. That way it kind of holds it up a little. Or you can have your mom or dad hold it up for you while you take your spoon and put a little melted chocolate on the face. This is the part that's sticking out. And you'll put 2 eyes on. Whoops. 1 and 2. And then you'll also want to put the M&M for your Rudolph nose. Then you put a little bit of melted chocolate on the bottom for the little marshmallow on the tail. And there you have your reindeer, front, back, and side. Isn't he cute? Now, my reindeer on the top is a little short of chocolate, so I think I'll just add a little more chocolate. Oops. A little more chocolate on the top. And then you can put it back in the cup and put it in your refrigerator. And it will be ready for you to eat when it's nice and hard. I hope you enjoyed making these Rudolph Pops. I hope it got you into the holiday spirit and that you learned to melt the chocolate.